What's up, everybody? This is Joshua. Got your gloves on. Okay, so this thing occurred to me last night that's in line with these videos that I've been making, which is on Monday I record a quick 2-minute video just about the idea of the importance of doing something versus overthinking it. And then so I do that, and that leads to another video because I have more ideas on this, and then that leads to yesterday's video, which has like further more ideas on it. And then I get to today and kind of realize, like, oh, without intending to, I've made a series of videos about starting some kind of creative activity. And I think I've been talking about video blogging, or I've been talking about graphic design or whatever, but it's really applicable to anything. I mean, maybe you don't publish your cooking, but you actually make meals for people and eat them and share them with people. That's the equivalent. So today I want to kind of come back to, let's say you actually do this thing, like you actually do start a new project, and you actually do publish it, like you're putting it out in the world, and let's say you absolutely hate the results, which is totally reasonable. I teach at an art school. This happens all the time, of students that aren't happy with their work even though they had good ideas or they enjoyed making it. So excuse me, today is 27 degrees. I think we have hit the threshold for what is tolerable for this kind of situation. But let's say you do actually hate the stuff that you're making. I would still say publish it. I'm going to differentiate between, do you hate the stuff that you've made because it's not up to the standard you're holding for yourself, or do you are you being lazy and not making good stuff in the first place? So there's like a big difference, right? Like I don't know how I could phone in this video, but I'm sure there's a way I could just phone it in and not really try. Maybe I could just chat about the weather. I'm not sure. But regardless, there's a way for me to do this where I'm not trying to make a good video, where I'm not trying to make to bring value to you. Maybe it's that I'm gonna rush it because I got something else to do in 2 minutes, but instead I've like purposely organized my lunch break today to make sure I can come find a good spot to shoot a video that's hopefully away from traffic, and that's a little bit scenic. So here we are near the Mississippi River. So if you're phoning it in and you don't like it, well, yeah, don't publish that shit. You deserve it. You deserve not to like it because you're phoning it in. But if you're trying, if you're putting forth effort and you're doing the best that you can in this situation, and you're carving out time for your activities, then you should publish it. And what I would say to this person who doesn't like their own stuff is why are you being so hard on yourself? Like, there's got to be art, movies, music, restaurants, whatever it is, where in general you enjoy it, despite the fact that you don't like something about it. It's just the way things are. Like you don't get to think everything is perfect. If you did think everything was perfect, you're probably a little bit crazy. Like, nothing is perfect. And you know, I'm gonna go back and watch this video, and something about it is gonna bug me, and some other stuff about it's gonna be good, and I'm just gonna run with it. This glare in my eyes it's bothering me right now, but it's probably gonna look brighter and better in the video. Who knows? But the point is, I'm enjoying the process. I like making these videos. I like sharing them with people. I enjoy getting the feedback back on them. So, what do I get out of disliking it or hating it? And this is like such a common thing with people, where they do creative work and they think they're not supposed to like it. You think you're just supposed to objectively weigh it, but that's just like another symptom of perfectionism. I would say hey there, come on through. Oh no, you're all good. So hi there. Totally lost my train of thought. So when you're putting something out in the world, like let's say you actually hate it, I would give yourself permission to like it. you know, still put it out. Still deal with the idea that there's mistakes in it, but learn to appreciate it and cut yourself some slack. In the same way that you go and see a movie, not every 202 minutes of it is perfect. There's some bad acting, there's some awkward dialogue, there's shots that don't work, there's scenes that run too long, there's jokes that don't land. Whatever. Do you storm out of the movie 16 minutes in because the joke didn't land with you? Or do you give it another chance? Like, don't you really apply the threshold of this is more bad than good? That's the point at which you bounce. So I just shoot for, put your stuff out, try to make it more good than bad, and accept it, put it out. It's going to be fine. You know, you're going to be freezing and jittery on a path in the woods, and tears are going to be running down your face, but in general, it's more good than bad. And this applies to anything. Like, don't be the weirdo who wants to learn how to cook and refuses to like eat any of the food because you have one bite and it's not exactly perfect. Yeah, it's not perfect. Nothing is perfect. The process led to what it led to. And the question that I kind of pose to people when they get like this is, what could you have done differently given the context? There's just, most of the time, if you're being serious about your work, you've done the best job that you can do. So accept that you completed something, accept that victory, and then soak up the mistakes and kind of like enjoy them and acknowledge them, and then you're going to do it better next time. So yeah, the basic gist of it is like, I understand it's sort of popular to say that you hate your own work, that you don't like it, or that you can't like objectively enjoy it, but if you can't enjoy your own work, you're doing the wrong thing. Because like, how much can you enjoy the process if you don't like the work? I mean, I can't even imagine that. Like, how am I going to enjoy it? Like, if I hated this video, what's the point of even making it if I'm not going to watch it, if I'm not going to enjoy it, if I'm going to hold it up to some ridiculously high standard? So let yourself off the hook. Like, you felt compelled to make it. That's a good enough reason to make it, and hell, that's a good enough reason to enjoy it. All right. Thanks for thanks for watching me shiver. Feel free to leave a comment, ask a question, any of that stuff. I'll be back tomorrow, I guess. See ya.